Good morning, everybody. We are here. We are live. Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, as always, we got food. We got breakfast. Even my dog is sitting really right next to me, watching me eat this. The only reason why I'm late, on top of like everything else all the time, right? So, hold on. Give me a second to eat this at least. Alright. Breakfast is basically eaten, and we are basically ready to go. Now, E. Kind of like this song already. Alright, we're gonna pull up our quest list. Where's my eyes? I like that song. Alright, anyways, besides getting distracted by the music that is currently playing, we are continuing. We finally were able to get our agility to 65. We did the agility pyramid and got a little bit of a cash stack. I think we had like 600k. We used that 600k to then go and buy a few items. We bought some adamant armor. Besides the plate body, we bought some mithril, bought some of the black plate body and stuff like that. I got a little bit of range stuff, you know, not anything too extensive or anything like that. Just a couple of bows, a little bit of arrows. Same thing with the runes. We got a little bit extra runes, an air staff, fire staff, some magic equipment, basically. And yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. We got some tools, some materials. So yeah, now that we got all of that, I feel like we are basically good to go to continue working on the quest. Like I said, we sorted all of the quests by length and difficulty, so we're getting all of the short, easy quests done first. And, you know, the quests are getting progressively more and more difficult and longer. The next quest on the list right now is Demon Slayer. We need just because I always like to have money on me and like some form of a teleport. We don't have an ectophile yet, so we can't use that as like an emergency teleport. And we don't have the magic level for, you know, the standard teleports. We don't have Fairy Tail completed, so we can't use the fairy rings yet either. So we're very limited on how we can travel. But again, I do like having some money and at least some kind of teleport to try to at least help us get around a little bit. I don't know why I can't. I can't talk in the morning. I take in all this air and all of a sudden it's like my body's like, gotta burp, gotta burp, gotta burp. But if I'm not talking, I swear it doesn't happen. We also have these clue scrolls, but what I want to try to do on this account as well, in terms of the clue scrolls, I know you can look up clue scrolls, OSRS, beginner. You can look up the requirements for each clue. So each clue will tell you that, hey, if you want to make sure that you can do everything that this clue scroll may ask of you, here's all of the quests that you can complete. Here is the skills that you need, the items that you need, etc., etc. So I definitely want to try to do that as well. I definitely want to try to see with completing all these quests if we can meet all of the requirements for each one of the tiers of clue scrolls, so that I can continuously make sure that I can get them done, etc., etc., etc. Now, that being said, once again, we need a bucket of water, which we only have the one bucket. I mean, I'll take another pot, why not? I thought there was another bucket in here. Oh yeah, right here. Grab the bucket, fill it up with some water. Alright. $25 bones. And it just says regular bones. Yeah, I don't feel like going back to the top. Let's drop the pot. If we need 25 bones, I feel like I could just go beat up some goblins, to be honest. Goblins, chickens, cows. There's a lot of low-level enemies in the area that I could get these from. $25 bones, I got you. They want 25 bones, I'll give them 25 bones. Oh snap. I don't know why I keep doing that. I use my WASD to basically move my camera around, and when I do that, when I click on OBS and then hit the WASD, it switches my scenes around. And I have two monitors, so I use one of the monitors for damn, do I have another air talisman? Let's see. Live loadout works for this account too, right? Equipment, stats, the bank. Yeah, live loadout does work. We only got one air talisman. I feel like I should grab this other one because we are going to need that. So I'm gonna have to make probably like a couple of trips because of some of the items I could pick up from these guys. Doom, doom, Bronze spear. All right. The only thing that I don't know if it shows my quests. It shows these. Hey, we actually hit another strength level. Nice. I know that live loadout. I don't know why I can't freaking say that right. It should show my collection logs too, but I guess it doesn't, right? Because I don't think I've opened it on this one. Let's see, achievements. I just want to open it because I think once I open it, it gives you access to it on RuneLight, right? Because I don't see the tab. It would usually be that, I guess, like combat tasks. What else does Rune live loadout show? I know the collection logs. It's supposed to. Oh yeah, see there it goes. Now it just popped up. Not the collection logs, but the what is these? The combat achievements. Yeah, I just opened up the combat achievements, and they got added. And we're at 0 points anyway, so it's not like they're going to show much of that, right? But the collections logged. I know. Yeah, we got a couple of the diaries done. I don't know if opening up all of them. Corandon, Kebos, however you say that. All I'm seeing is inventory, worn items, stats, my bank, combat tasks, and the quests. But we do have some items collected. What items do I have? Raids, clues, mini games, fishing trawler, other, aerial fishing, Camdozo, hunter, colossal, creature, cyclopses, elder. Huh? There you go. Forestry. I mean, I could check that, right? Ho ho, and that actually does open up the. Nice. That actually did open it up on live loadout. So now you can see my combat achievements and you can see the forestry events. But it looks like it looks like I have to obtain at least one item from that category and then open it here for it to update in live loadout. And we really don't have like, we really don't have too many, whatchamacallits. I think you have to go through, and I believe you have to click each one of these at least once, because opening it up syncs it with live loadout. So now if I start to get items from any one of these categories, instead of me having to come back here and open it back up again, it'll automatically update in live loadout so that you guys could see it. You guys could check what things I've unlocked so far and all that other fun jazz. But this is the only thing that I feel like sucks about it, is that you have to, it's like you have to manually sync it, right? So let's go ahead, click each one of these really quickly. Raids. Clues. Was it hard? Or is it medium? Oh, it's actually elite. I want this musketeer hat so bad. Elite treasure trails. I need to make sure that I get all those done. Alright, mini games. Let's click all the mini game items. Temple trekking, Shades of Morton, all these other ones. Pest control. Last Man Standing, Hollowed Sepulcher. Giant's Foundry, Fishing Trawler, Castle Wars, Brimhaven Agility, Barb Assault. Alright. Miscellaneous, Tazar, Tormented Demons, Slayer, Skilling Pets, Shooting Stars, Shazen Armor, Rooftop Agility. I think that should pop up now because all we had was Forestry on there, right? And like I said, once you open all of these at least once, then you guys can see now, if you go and try to access the live loadout on Twitch, not on YouTube, on Twitch, then you should be able to see more of my stuff now. It looks like you should be able to see Forestry, some items I got from random events, and we greenlogged Rooftop Agility, which is really just Marks of Grace and the Graceful Outfit. So I have one green log already, which is pretty nice. Not even gonna lie. Nice. So now that that's updated, anytime I need to see something that's in my bank and I'm too far from my bank or something like that, then I could just rely on you guys to access live loadout, or I could probably access it myself on the tablet here, and see whatever it is that I'm missing. You know, if I want to check something, I could check it. Whoopsh. All right, let's bank what we got so far. I was just going to kill the goblins and just solely focus on picking up their bones, but I was just like, you know what? I was like, I am a hardcore Iron Man, and they actually dropped some pretty nice stuff. So I was just like, you know, why not? Why not actually try to grab some of the stuff that they got going on here, you know? So we've got 20, what is that? 22 bones. We need 25, and I've got 22, so we need 3 more. 3 more bones. Alright, kill this goblin. Dead skis. Ensouled goblin head. I will always take the ensouled heads, because that's just more prayer XP once we start doing our Arceus or Arceus, however you say it. You know, how do you guys pronounce it? You know, in the Great Korend, how they have the Arceus spell book? I've heard people say Arceus, and I've heard people say Arceus. Like, how do you guys pronounce it? Because I look at the word and Arceus sounds right, but that might just be the American in me. You know, Arceus sounds right. As an American, at least. I don't know. Arceus just sounds weird. Alright, our 25 bones. Our bucket of water. We've got our 25 bones, our bucket of water, our 1 coin is really all we need. And we got all of that. So let's go ahead and start Demon Slayer. Talk to Eris in Varrock Square. Let's go. Start knocking out some more of these quests. Whew, I had to sneeze. Excuse me. A fortune teller. Hello, young one. Cross my palm with silver, and the future will be revealed to you. Too bad I don't have any silver. All I have is gold. That would have been an actual interesting thing if RuneScape decided to have gold coins, silver coins, and copper coins. You know, like that would have been an interesting system. Okay, here you go. Come closer and listen carefully to what the future holds for you as I peer into the... Excuse me, I had to sneeze again. As I peer into the swirling mists of the crystal ball, I can see images forming. I can see you. You are holding a very impressive looking sword. I'm sure I recognize that sword. There is a big, dark shadow appearing now. Are you okay? It's Delrith. Delrith is coming. Who's Delrith? Delrith. Delrith is a powerful demon. Oh, I really hope he didn't see me looking at him through my crystal ball. He tried to destroy the city 150 years ago. He was stopped just in time by the great hero Wally. Using his magic sword Silverlight, Wally managed to trap the demon in the stone circle just south of the city. Ye gods, Silverlight was the sword you were holding in my vision. You are the one destined to stop the demon this time. Okay, where is he? I'll kill him for you. I'll kill him good. Ah, the overconfidence of the young. Delrith can't be harmed by ordinary weapons. You must face him using the same weapon that Wally used. Okay, so how did Wally kill Delrith? Wally managed to arrive at the stone circle just as Delrith was summoned by a cult of chaos druids. Die, foul demon! Damn, he over here spawn camping. What was that incantation again? Gabino, Aber, Carlum, Camarinthium, Perchai. Whatever that means. I'm the greatest demon slayer ever. By reciting the correct magical incantation and thrusting Silverlight into Delrith while he was newly summoned, Wally was able to imprison Delrith in the stone block in the center of the circle. Delrith will come forth from the circle again. I would imagine an evil sorcerer is already starting on the rituals to summon Delrith as we speak. Alright. Where can I find Silverlight? Silverlight, blah blah blah. Okay, thanks. I'm out, skis. Let's go fight this big bad demon. Hello, who are you? Eris said I should come and talk to you. Eris, is she still alive? I remember her from when I was pretty young. Well, what do you need to talk to me about? I need to find Silverlight. What do you need to find that for? I need it to fight Delrith. Delrith? I thought the world was rid of him, thanks to my great-grandfather. He's back, and unfortunately I've got to deal with him. You don't look up to much. I suppose Silverlight may be good enough to carry you through, though. The problem is getting Silverlight. You mean you don't have it? Oh, I do have it, but it is so powerful that the king made me put it in a special box, which needs 3 different keys to open it. That way it won't fall into the wrong hands. So give me the keys. Well, it's not so easy. I kept one of the keys. I gave the other two to other people for safekeeping. One I gave to Rovin, the captain of the guard palace. I gave the other to the wizard Trayborn. Alright, can you give me your key? There's a problem there as well. I managed to drop the key in the drain just outside the palace kitchen. It is just inside and I can't reach it. Okay. Captain Rovin, wizard. Oh, I better get hunting. Alright. Let's go talk to the captain. Actually, I'm gonna go a little bit out of the way here. I'm going to desync a little bit because what I want to do is use this bucket of water on this drain and then at least drop the bucket. Alright. Because I felt like doing that at least, I could grab the key from this guy real quick. Captain Rovin. What are you doing up here? Only the palace guards are allowed up here. Yeah, I know, but this is important. Okay, I'm listening. Tell me what's so important. There's a demon who wants to invade the city. Is it a powerful demon? Yes. Very powerful. Very powerful indeed. As good as the palace guards are, I don't know if they're up to taking on a very powerful demon. It's not them who are going to fight the demon, it's me. What? All by yourself? How are you going to do that? I'm going to use the powerful sword Silverlight, which I believe you have one of the keys for. Yes, I do, but why should I give it to you? Sir Prison said you would give me the key. Oh, he did he? Well, I don't report to Sir Prison. I report directly to the king. I didn't work my way up through the ranks of the palace guards so I could take orders from an ill-bred moron who only has his job because his great-grandfather was a hero with a silly name. Why did he give you one of the keys then? Only because the king ordered him to. The king couldn't get Sir Prison apart with his precious ancestral sword, but he made him lock it up so he couldn't lose it. I got one of the keys and I think some wizard got another. Now what happened to the third? Sir Prison dropped it down a drain. The idiot. Okay, I'll give you the key, just so that it's you who kills the demon and not Sir Prison. Hey, alright, so he gives us the key. We're gonna go back down. Alright, and then we're going to have to go into Varrock's sewers to claim the other key. But before I do just that, we're going to have to bank one of, we're going to have to bank. I'm gonna bank the Chronicle so that I could pick up this other key. Climb down the manhole. What? The cat is getting the crap out of me. I legit ran down here and saw that dude's cannon and I was like, what the fuck is that? I think I'm going the right way. I'm probably not, to be honest. I feel like I'm just going. Let's see, can I totally am going the wrong way. I am totally going the wrong way. I'm not going the wrong way. The wrong way is going me. Whoa, I almost dropped my coffee. That would have sucked. That would have sucked. Oh yeah. Ever since Scurrius came out, I've never tried to fight him. I think we should be able to, but I just never actually tried to before. Alright, and the last key, we need to go to the Wizard's Tower. With all 25 bones that we have, just so that we can get this last one. Man, I do notice that some people don't like this. The fact that I have this remove the roof if I hover over something. I know some people look at it and they're just like, why does everything look like it's glitching out? But every time I like turn it off, I'm always just like, man, I like having it on because I like when you're zoomed out how you can see like the actual world. I should say, like, you see this tower, you wouldn't see the tower. All you would see is the pillars here. If I had this off, you wouldn't see the roof on this jail, you wouldn't see the roof on this bank. You wouldn't see all of this on this tower. So I mean, I like having it on, to be honest, but I know some people find it annoying, which is why I'm kind of trying to get more into the habit of keeping my mouse over my map. I'm trying to use the mouse more so to like move around than I am just clicking on the actual open world. Because if I stay on the map, you see, you know, it doesn't take the roofs off of stuff until like I actually click on it like on the map or unless my character walks into it. So I know it's a little less distracting, I feel like, if I do it that way, but you know, I'm just trying. Gotta try to make as much people happy as I can. Hello, young thingamawhat. Talk about Demon Slayer. I need to get a key given to you by Sir Prison. Sir Prison, who's that? Why would I want this key for? Well, have you got any keys knocking around? Now you come to mention it, yes, I do have a key. It's in my special closet of valuable stuff. Now, how do I get into that? I sealed it using one of my magic rituals, so it would make sense that another ritual will open it again. So do you know what ritual to use? Let me think a second. A simple Drazier style ritual should suffice. Main problem with that is that I'll need 25 sets of bones. Now where am I going to get a hold of something like that? I'll get the bones for you. Oh, that'd be very good of you. Talk about Demon Slayer. I have some bones. Give them here. Hurrah, that's 25 sets of bones. Wings of dark and color too, spreading in the morning dew. Locked away I have a key. Return it now, please, unto me. Hey, nice. Hands you a key. Thank you very much. No problem for a friend of Sir What's-His-Face. That's funny. Alright, so we got all of that. You know, I'm thinking after Demon Slayer, I know the Halloween event is out, and I don't believe I've completed a Halloween event yet for this account since I just made it, like, not too long ago. So I think after Demon Slayer, I think it's only right that we probably go and get the Halloween event done just to get those items and stuff, right? Before we do, let's grab that. I really don't have anything specific to fight. Wizards. But like, let me trade out the shoes. I've got this wizard stuff that should somewhat help, I feel like. We're really just gonna take food in the other inventory slots and I guess leave it at that. Call it a day. Teleport. There's a poll. This thing was highlighted. This poll is open, closing in 4 days. System improvement poll. This is a road test, blah, blah, blah. I'll do it later. I feel like I've never done an actual poll. Like, I know they exist, but I don't think I've ever taken the time to sit down, read whatever it was about, and actually vote, you know? Which I probably should, because my vote, you know, it may not be the deciding factor in one of these things, but I always feel like voting helps, you know? If I'm always just like, I'll never vote, I'm pretty sure there's other people who are saying the same thing as me, so that's probably like, what if that's like 10 votes right there, you know? Alright, how you doing getting the keys? I've got all 3. Excellent, I can give you Silverlight. Surprisingly hand you a very shiny sword. That sword belonged to my great-grandfather. Make sure you treat it with respect. Now go kill that demon. Hell yeah, let's go. Alright, so I know we need to get the last hit on Delrith with Silverlight. We're gonna fight the wizards first, so I feel like I'm gonna put this on first to give us a little bit of more magic defense. I mean, we're at +1, so I mean, not +1. We're at +4. I was looking at attack. So I don't really think that it's going to give us too much stuff. We're also going to turn on our escape crystal just in case something happens, we disconnect or whatever. Arise, O mighty Delrith, bring destruction to this soft, weak city. Arise, Delrith. The wizards cast an evil spell. Haha, at last you are free, my demonic brethren. Rest now, and then have your revenge on this pitiful city. Who's that? No, not Silverlight. Delrith is not ready yet. I've got to get out of here. Yeah, and dude freaking dipped, boy. Dude said, I don't want no part of this. Yeah, beat up all these wizard guys. And this dude is whooping my ass, boy. And this is why I want it to be a higher level, because this right here. Like, for what reason is he hitting so hard? Then again, you know, like we said before, my magic is still pretty low. I gotta try to see if I can hit this guy without the wizard messing with me. Go away, wizard. I don't want to fight him. Not the wizard, at least. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Broke his ankles. I'm not fighting you, guy. What was that incantation again? Gambindo. Whatever. Aber. Carlum. Yeah, get sealed. Get sealed and get wrecked. Back into the dimension from which he came. Alright, get me out of here. I didn't even get to see what we unlocked. Immediately got attacked right after. But I could pull it up because I have it on the wiki right here. So you have completed Demon Slayer. You are awarded 3 quest points and Silverlight. So that's really all we got. We just got some quest points. We got access to Silverlight, and that is it. Nothing too fancy. Now, like I said, I do want to do, let's see, Halloween, OSRS 2025. Speak to Fred the Farmer. Alright, so if we want to do whatever Halloween event is out right now, we are going to, yeah, let's throw this over here. Let's put this, I guess, I don't know, back here? Something like that. I don't know. Let's put on the full graceful outfit so we can run around to our maximum potential. Let's grab some coins. Let's grab a teleport. We got our amulet of accuracy. Gonna take an escape crystal. Gonna deactivate it because we don't really need it on. Sometimes you need to fight. Take a scimitar. I'll take like 5 trout. Alright. And with that, we gotta run. I don't have we don't have any Lumbridge teleports, so yeah, so we're gonna have to run all the way back to Lumbridge. We have to speak to Fred the farmer if we want to do the Halloween event. Hey, always down for an exam? Seafood. Catch the food, spot the pattern. Seafood. Seafood. Who regret this? Ooh. Ooh. And right to Herblore it goes. Alright, Fred. Yeah, look at all these jack-o'-lanterns and stuff that he's got out here. Turnips? A turnip lantern? That's crazy. Alright, Fred. Ask about the Halloween event? Hell yeah. Hello, Fred. Is everything alright? Oh, hello there. Actually, no, everything's not alright. I made a terrible mistake. What kind of mistake? The Spookathon decoration contest, hosted by Death himself. I signed up weeks ago thinking I had all the time in the world. But now I've realized I've got no idea how to make my house spooky enough to compete. I could really use some help in pulling this together. Start the Halloween event? Sure. I suppose I could lend a hand. Any ideas where to start? Well, there's Seth Groats just across the river to the east. His place is decorated with lots of spooky charm. Maybe we can get some inspiration from his decorations. Sounds easy enough. I'll go and see him. Thank you. You might just save my haunted house dreams and help me win the contest. Alright, so we go to Seth Groats. What I do kind of like about the event, at least to me, there is a guide, at least on the wiki, at least now. I don't remember if there was on the previous ones, but it always felt like you got these quests done the old RuneScape traditional way, right? Like no quest helper, no wiki guide. You start the quest, and based off of the dialogue is you figure out what to do. And that's what I've done like the previous years for the Halloween event, for the winter event, for the Easter event. There was nothing I really looked up, right? Like I just spoke to him and just did it. Like he said, we're gonna talk to Seth Groats on the east side across the river, and I just walked over here, and here's Seth. Ask about the Halloween event? Hell yeah. Morning, your place looks incredible. The cobwebs, the pumpkin, and is that a moving chair? Took some effort, that's for sure. Not many folks are brave enough to venture out and obtain those spooky decorations. This type of adventure isn't for the faint-hearted. It's honestly impressive. I've never seen decorations like these before. Where do you even find this stuff? Trying to pry my secrets out, are you? Most folk wouldn't have the nerve to track them down. Just curious. This place is inspiring. Well, I suppose I can give you a few hints. First up, Death himself has plenty of creepy decorations. Next, the moving chair can be found in Draenor Manor. If you've got the spine to search for it. Finally, Sarah at the farm near Falador has been making some Halloween decorations. If you're lucky, you might be able to get her to part with something. Oh, and I guess you can take this spooky picture. I had it up last year, but it gave my cows nightmares. That's funny. Cows have nightmares? That's new to me. Thanks for the information, Seth. I'll go have a look for those items now. All right. All right, so he said he got an item from Death. He said that he got the chair from Draenor, and he said the lady near the farming patch in Falador. So let's enter Death's domain. Yeah, what's up, Death? Do you have any Halloween decorations? That's a weird thing to just like. You enter Death's domain, the guy that's responsible for when you die and taking your soul to like the afterlife and all of this stuff like that. And you meet him, and the first thing that you ask this man is, "Hey, you have any Halloween decorations? You're pretty spooky." If I was Death, I would be dumbfounded. I would just be like, "Mortal, what?" I am Death itself. My domain is a year-round Halloween theme. If you can answer some questions correctly, I'll grant you some of my prized decorations. A spooky wall lamp. They are to die for. I'm not ready to die for them, but a quiz, sure, I'm ready. What date do I like the most? 31st of October. Correct. My least disliked time of the year. What vegetables do mortals use to create spooky faces? I mean, Fred has some turnips, but I want to say it's usually pumpkins. Correct. You don't seem so daft after all, mortal. What is a group of witches called? I would assume that it's called a coven. I wouldn't get too close to them if I were you. Where do I recommend newer adventurers visit? That's crazy. Let me see if I can Google this one. Where do I recommend new adventures? Where does Death recommend? I mean, look, even Googling this one, I feel like it's not really giving me the answer. And I never really seen Death recommend anything to people. Um, and if I had a choice, I'd say cows, because I think cows are lower level than goblins, right? Cows. Wrong. Not nearly enough death there. Alright, fine. Goblins. What? Dark Wizard south of Iraq? Not enough death there? Shit. Correct. An excellent location that I frequent. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do, bro. That's crazy. What do mortals like to do on Halloween night? Trick or treat? Correct. I prefer a trick. Now, your prize, the spooky wall lamp, or wall lamp as I call it, is yours. Well, yeah, he calls it a regular wall lamp. Use it wisely, mortal. Thank you, Death. That's a sentence I never thought I'd say. See you around. I hope not. Yeah, for real, huh? Dun, 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 dum, 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 dum. Dum 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 dum. Dum 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 Anyways, he's also said the farmer. No way, can I actually use this? It's green. What? I can use that? That's crazy. Last time I think I feel like I tried using that. I think it was telling me that I had to complete like the easy diary or something like that. That's freaking wild. I can use that now? It's crazy. Alright, Sarah, where you at? Sarah? No, you got some stuff for me, Sarah? Hi, Sarah. Fred sent me. He's entering a spookathon and needs some decorations. Well, I might have something for you, but I need to see you've got the right enthusiasm. How can I show that? My cows outside my house need entertaining. Maybe with an emote. If they approve, I'll give you a Halloween scarecrow. I have to get my groove on. Am I supposed to come out here and dance? The cows seem to enjoy that. You should return to Sarah. That's funny. That's hilarious. That was utter chaos. I've never heard those cows be so loud. They really like my moves, I think. Well, I'd best give you what you came for then. Thank you, Sarah. Hopefully that will make Fred's house truly spooky. Nice. If I were a cow, I'd be scared. Death just calls it a wall lamp. It's not a spooky wall lamp, it's just a regular wall lamp. A regular, schmegular, everyday use wall lamp. Then we go to Draenor Manor. Yeah, look how dark it got over here. That's crazy. Whoa, there's chairs everywhere. You've acquired a spooky chair, a chair, scarecrow, and a wall lamp. You should return to Fred in Lumbridge. This chair is moving? Perfect. Exactly the kind of spookiness Fred needs. Can I grab another one? You stand alone and should probably sit alone too. You don't need more than one chair. Alright, alright. Alright, I've got all the decorations here. Wow, a spooky wall lamp, a moving chair, a spooky picture, and even a scarecrow. Thank you. But wait, something's not quite right. It's missing a centerpiece. Something bold. Something pumpkin-y. Or how about a spooky pumpkin lantern? That would tie everything together perfectly. Yes, a spooky pumpkin lantern. Perfect. You should try Diango over in Draenor Village. If anyone has a pumpkin lantern up their sleeve, it'll be him. I'll go visit Diango now. Man, you should have told me to do that while I was over there. I gotta walk back in the same direction I was just in. It's all good though. It's all good. All for the homies, right? Trying to get the homie #1 in the contest. And the Uncle Fred, the farmer, sent me. He's been decorating for the Spookathon contest and says you might have a spooky pumpkin lantern. Yes, I do have a spooky pumpkin lantern lying around, but I can't just give it away to anyone. If you want it, you'll need to prove that you got the Halloween spirit. That means wearing at least 3 pieces of Halloween themed clothing. I can give you any past spooky things you don't already have. Alright, well, damn, I'm really gonna have to organize all of this. This is crazy. Definitely gonna have to organize all of that. And I wanna know. Can you just stay by myself? It'll be alright. Don't wanna waste of the other side. Can't you just give me some time to make it right? I wanna live, I wanna die, I wanna taste myself to a new side. I wanna live, I wanna die, I wanna thank myself for getting up. Take me to another place. Alright, we want a Halloween themed outfit. What about this? It's pretty nice, right? I feel like that's pretty Halloween themed. Where is he? He smells funny. That's funny. Well, now, somebody's clearly in the Halloween spirit. A deal's a deal. Here's your spooky pumpkin lantern. Thank you, Diongo. I'll make sure it gets put to good use. Just keep the costumes. You might need them for the contest. Alright, and let's run back to Diongo's house looking like a deranged murderer about to kill somebody. That is kind of creepy, though. I'm not even gonna lie. Some headless person running at you with the freaking knife. I'd be terrified. Let's go about the Halloween event. Got the spooky pumpkin lantern from Diongo. You've done it. This lantern really ties the whole haunted look together. Now then, before death arrives, let's put everything in place. And you'd best put on at least 3 pieces of Halloween-themed clothing and hold the spooky pumpkin lantern. We need to show we've got Halloween spirit before his final judgment. Alright. I'm ready for the judgment. This looks familiar. You've been busy, haven't you? Look at him. Look at what he's wearing. That's so funny. Spooky indeed. Not spine chilling, but effort was made. Those wall lamps are to die for. Same thing he said before. I hereby grant this house an honorable mention. An honorable mention. Man, just an honorable mention after all that work? An honorable mention. Thank you, my friend. You've made this old farmer's haunted dreams come true. I've never won anything in a spookathon contest before. Here, take this as my appreciation for your help. But you didn't win. Alright, spookathon decoration contest. Alright, we got a spooky pumpkin lantern, a spooky chair, the Grim Reaper top, Grim Reaper bottom, and Grim Reaper gloves. Hey, I do remember them saying that we always had the Grim Reaper, I guess, like headpiece, the hat, the hood, but there was never an outfit to go with it until now. Like now that we got this outfit, we can technically wear the entire what is it? The entire death outfit? So let's see. I don't know if there's anything else that we need to collect from Diongo since we actually completed the Halloween event. So let's just double check. Looks like you have everything already. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. Just wanted to make sure. Alright, so now like before I go in and, you know, organize all of this stuff, this is the only headache, right? Treat cauldron. I remember this. I don't think check. Stats. During the Halloween 23 event, the community collected a 4,000 thing. During the I can't check. Change? Oh, we automatically have it already. Oh, that's cool. I was about to say, I remember this cauldron a couple years back. You actually had to go around to like different NPCs and actually trick or treat. And depending on when you took the treats back to the big cauldron that was in Varrock, you could upgrade it. So first it would, you can see it here. First it would be just an empty cauldron, and then once enough treats were donated like globally, right, between all of the player base, then it went to this one, which basically just looks like it has some treats in it, I guess. The third one, it gets a little design, still has even more treats again, and then this last one's basically just overflowing with like treats and stuff. So that was pretty cool. But yeah, I feel like we wanted to see the full death outfit. So we have... Before, we always just had the Grim Reaper hood, right? But now you have the Grim Reaper top, the Grim Reaper bottoms, the Grim Reaper gloves, right? And then, because they give us the scythe, we can actually be like a full-on Grim Reaper now in the game, which is pretty cool. We can be a little mini death. So yeah, that is the Halloween event. Pretty cool. I'm gonna organize everything in here later. I'm not even gonna worry about trying to do any of that right now because that's going to take some time. The way that I want to organize all of that stuff, it's definitely gonna take me some time. So I'm just like, I don't really care for doing it right now. All right, take our money, take our coins. What is next on the next quest on the list is Romeo and Juliet. All we need is a fast travel to Varrock, which we can wield the Chronicle. Sometimes we need a weapon, so we can wield the Mithril Scimitar. And other than that, it's just whatever we need. The only thing it looks like we need are some cadaver berries. Just for all intents and purposes, we'll take 2. I'll take 5 trout. And I feel like that's really all we need. So now, next quest is Romeo and Juliet. Varick Square. We're gonna teleport. Romeo, rather dense and sloppy looking. Ugh. Sadness surrounds me now that Juliet's father forbids us to meet. Have you seen my Juliet? Yes, I have seen her actually. At least I think it was her. Blonde, a bit stressed. Golly, yes, yes. You make her sound very interesting. And I'll bet she's a bit of a fox. Well, I guess she could be considered attractive. I'll bet she is. Sorry, all that jubilation has made me forget what we were talking about. You were asking me about Juliet. You seem to know her? Oh, yes, Juliet, the fox. Could you tell her that she is the love of my long and that I life to be with her? What? Surely you mean that she's the love of your life and that you long to be with her. Oh, yeah, what you said. Tell her that. It sounds much better. You're really good at this. Alright, let's start Romeo and Juliet. Yes, okay, I'll let her know. Oh, great. And tell her I want to kiss her a give. You mean you want to give her a kiss? Oh, you are good. You are good. See, I picked a true professional. Okay. Yeah, for real. Alright. Romeo and Juliet is now underway. Let's get this done. Looks like an angry, aggressive man. What are you doing here? Snooping around? Okay, thanks. Quiet, more reserved sort of lady. Juliet, I come for Romeo. He begs me to tell you that he cares still. Oh, how my heart soars to hear this news. Please take this message to him with great haste. Well, I hope it's good news. He was quite upset when I left him. He's quite often upset, the poor sensitive soul, but I don't think he's going to take this news very well. However, all is not lost. Everything is explained in the letter. Would you be so kind to deliver it to him, please? Certainly, I'll do so straight away. Many thanks. I am so very grateful. You may be our only hope. She gives us a message. Tearful damsel. Message to Juliet. Message from Juliet to Romeo. Romeo, great news. I've been in touch with Juliet. She's written a message for you. You hand over Juliet's message to Romeo. Oh, a message, a message. I've never had a message before. Really? No, no, not one. Oh, well, except for the occasional court summons. But they're not really nice messages. Not like this one. I'm sure that this message will be lovely. Well, are you going to open it or not? Oh, yes, yes, of course. Dearest Romeo, I am very pleased that you sent Pycaon to look for me and to tell me that you still hold affliction. Affliction? She thinks I'm diseased? Affection? Ah, yes. Still hold affection for me. I still feel great affection for you, but unfortunately my father opposes our marriage. Oh dear, that doesn't sound too good. What? Great affection for you. Father opposes our marriage and will kill you if he sees you again. I have to be honest, it's not getting any better. Our only hope is that Father Lawrence, our longtime confidant, can help us in some way. Romeo folds the message away. Well, that's it then. We haven't got a chance. What about Father Lawrence? Our love is over. The great romance, the love of my life. Or you could speak to Father Lawrence. Oh, my aching, breaking heart. How useless the situation is now. We have no one to turn to. Father Lawrence. Father Lawrence. Oh, yes, Father Lawrence. He's our longtime confidant. He might have a solution. Yes, yes. You have to go and talk to Father Lawrence for us and ask him if he's got any suggestions for our predicament. Where can I find him? Oh, he's not my real father, don't you? I think I suspected he wasn't. Anyways, he tells these song luring Burmans and keeps these here Karokian citizens snoring in his church to the east north. I was just about to say, well, that was a doozy to read, boy. And let Sarah Doman light the way for you. Yeah, can't you see that I'm in the middle of a sermon? But Romeo sent me. But I'm busy delivering a sermon to my congregation. Yeah, that congregation looks real interested. Alright. What do you want so I can get rid of you and continue with my sermon? Romeo sent me. He says you may be able to help. Ah, Romeo, yes, a fine lad, but a little bit confused. Very confused. Anyway, Romeo wishes to be married to Juliet. She must be rescued from her father's control. I agree, and I think I have an idea. A potion to make her appear dead. Sounds a bit creepy to me, but please continue. The potion will only make Juliet appear dead, then she'll be taken to the crypt. Again, very creepy. You must have some strange hobbies. Then Romeo can collect her from the crypt, go to the apothecary, tell him I sent you and that you will need a cadaver potion. Apart from strong overtones of death, this is turning out to be a real love story. Alright. Yeah, everybody in here knocked out, boy. Less enthusiastic. She seems very tired. Alright, to the apothecary we go. I am the apothecary. I brew potions. Do you need anything specific? You make potions for me. Talk about something else. Talk about Romeo and Juliet. Apothecary, Father Lawrence sent me. I need a cadaver potion to help Romeo and Juliet. Cadaver potion? It's pretty nasty and hard to make. Wing of rat, tail of a frog, ear of snake, and horn of dog. I have all of that, but I need some cadaver berries. But you will you will have to find them while I get the rest ready. Bring them here when you have them, but be careful, they are nasty. Conveniently, I have some here. You hand over the berries, which the apothecary shakes up in a vial of strange liquid. Phew. Here is what you need. The apothecary gives you a cadaver potion. Nice. You know, there is something that I want to see real quick. Just really quick, because I like the aesthetic. But we do fashionscape real quick. Base. Here. Like, what if I did white? Instead of having it as red. You know, black character with white hair. Because, like, what if I did that? And then we did like a Blood Fury. We could do Infernal. I could do Vandal's Chisp, Vandal's Tassets. Nah, because even if I do it like this, I still fuck with the red more. Alright. I just got sidetracked with something. Just wanted to double check. See something real quick. Hi, Juliet. I have an interesting proposition for you suggested by Father Lawrence. It may be the only way you'll be able to escape from this house and be with Romeo. Go on. I have a cadaver potion here suggested by Father Lawrence. If you drink it, it will make you appear dead. Yes. And when you appear dead, your still and lifeless corpse will be removed to the crypt. Oh, a cold, dark, creepy crypt. Sounds just peachy. Then Romeo can steal into the crypt and rescue you just as you wake up. And this is the great idea for getting me out of here. To be fair, I can't take all the credit. In fact, it was all Father Lawrence's suggestion. Okay, if this is the best we can do, hand over that potion. You pass the suspicious potion to Juliet. I just hope Romeo can remember to get me from the crypt. Please go tell Romeo and make sure he understands. Although I love his gormless, lovern, soppy ways, he can be a bit dense sometimes, and I don't want to wake up in a crypt on my own. Here's Philia, my cousin. She's in on the plot too. She's going to make it seem even more convincing. Yes, I'm quite the actress. Good luck there, cousin. Ugh. Oh no, Juliet has died. It might be more believable if you're not smiling when you say it. Oh yeah, you might be right. Okay, let's try again. Oh no, Juliet has died. Perhaps a bit louder, like you're upset that your cousin just died. Right, yes. Okay. I think I'm getting my motivation now. Okay, let's try this again. Oh no, Juliet has died. My poor dead cousin. What's all that screaming? Oh no, my poor daughter, what has become of you? Poor Juliet, make preparations for her body to be placed in the crypt. And he's not even gonna like ask any questions or anything like that. He's just gonna just walk in, three people. Juliet's dead. He's just gonna be like, okay, let me let's make the preparations, I guess. Romeo, it's all set. Juliet has drunk the potion and has been taken down into the crypt. Now you just need to pop along and collect her. Ah, right, the potion, great. What potion would that be then? The cadaver potion, you know, the one which will make her appear dead. She's in the crypt. Pop along and claim your true love. But I'm scared. Will you come with me? Oh, come on. I think I saw the entrance when I visited there last. This is pretty scary. Oh, be quiet. We're here. Look, Juliet's over there. You go over to her. I'll wait over here. All right, then. Hey, Juliet. Juliet? Oh dear, you seem to be dead. Hi, Romeo. I'm Philip. Philippa. Wow, you're a fox. It's a shame about Juliet, but perhaps we can meet up later. Who's Juliet? Damn. That's so funny. Alright, so you have completed Romeo and Juliet. You are awarded 5 quest points. We've got a ton of quest points now. I heard Juliet has died. Terrible business. Her cousin and I are getting along well, though. Thanks for your help. That's so messed up. Alright, let's go. Just because I'm a little bit nosy and curious at the same time, let's go see what they have to say about the whole situation. I suppose you're quite pleased with yourself now. That's funny. Hello, I seem to be getting on really well with that dashing lovey-dovey Romeo. Pity about poor Juliet. She missed out there, I reckon. That's so messed up. I sat in that cold crypt for ages waiting for Romeo. That useless fool never showed up. And all I got was indigestion. I'm done with men like him. Now go away before I call my father. That's so funny. That's so messy. Anyways, yeah, we finally got that done. Romeo and Juliet complete. Next on the list is Shield of Arav, however you say it, Shield of Arav. I'm wasted. All I wanna do is get home to you. Waiting. All I wanna do is take you downtown, baby. All I wanna do is get home to you, baby. Alright, for Shield of Arav, however the hell you say it, like I said before, most of the time, whenever I played certain games like this that had clans, guilds, all of that stuff, I usually made the clan Project Firebird, which was basically just another name for Phoenix. But because of that, I feel like every time I do this quest, and I think it's what, Heroes Quest or Legends Quest, something like that, I always like to do the Phoenix Gang, because I'm like, it basically just made the clan that I made all those years back or whatnot feel like a real thing. So I don't know. Let's do Shield of Arav next. Start quest helper. Start the quest. You can also do this quest by joining the Phoenix Gang, which instead requires you to kill Johnny the Beard. Alright, now we're gonna go. Like I said, we want to join the Phoenix Gang. So we're going to talk to this guy, Barrick. Animal skins are his specialty. Hello, I'm in search of a quest. Sorry, kiddo. I'm a fur trader, not a damsel in distress. One sells fur. Talk to him about the Phoenix Gang. Let's see. Shared starting. Talk to Reldo. Oh, okay. Never mind. We talked to him after we talked to Reldo. Okay. It's just the fact that when I hit start quest helper on this one, you can see how it says Black Arm Gang. I was like, I don't want to join the Black Arm Gang. I want to do the Phoenix Gang. Phoenix Gang over here, homie. Reldo. Hello, stranger. Hello there. Name's Pycaon. Who are you? My name is Reldo. I'm the palace librarian. That explains why you're in the library then. Well, truth be told, I would probably be here even if it wasn't where I worked. I very much like reading, not to mention sharing what I learn with all who are interested. Sounds like a very noble goal. I'm in search of a quest. Well, I don't believe there are any here. Let me think actually. Ah, yes, I think I have something if you're definitely interested. Sure. Well, if you look around for a book called The Shield of Arav, you'll find a quest in there. I'm not sure where the book is, mind you, but I'm sure it's around here somewhere. Great, thank you. To search the book, you search the bookcase and find the book titled The Shield of Arav. Haha, exactly what I was looking for. Alright. Shield of Arav. Arav is probably the best known hero of the Fourth Age. Many legends were told of his heroics, most notably his role in the defense of Avaraka. Avaraka. Which Avaraka, I'm assuming, is the old name for Varaka. I don't know. Arab. So zombie hordes, blah blah blah. When certain thing, the shield once belonged to Arab. It is indeed known the shield of Arab for 150 years. It was the prized place in the Varrock Museum. However, in the year 140, blah blah blah, thieves known as the Phoenix Gang broke into the museum, stole the shield, and during raid, as a sum, missed the ruling king and put 1,200 gold bounty, a massive sum. Many years later, after the original theft, blah blah blah, reports of the two gangs. Many years after the original theft of the shield, a rift resulted in a splinter group of the Phoenix Gang forming their own criminal organization, the Black Arm Gang. So they're originally all Phoenix Gang, but they split up. Anyways, talk to Reldo. Hello there, Pycaon. Okay, I've read the book about the Shield of Arab. And perhaps you now have your quest. I think I do. Do you know where I can find the Phoenix Gang or the Black Arm Gang? No, I don't. However, I hear Barrick, the fur trader in the market, has some connections to the Phoenix Gang. There are rumors that they are based in the southwest corner of the city. Charlie the Trent might be able to tell you more. He knows that part of Rock well. Thanks, I'll get to it. Good luck. Alright. So what we will do now is talk to Eric. Can you tell me where I can find the Phoenix Gang? Not so loud. You don't want to get me in trouble, do you? So I take it that you do know where they are. I may do, but I don't want to get into any trouble for revealing their hideout. Of course, if I was, say, 20 coins richer, I may happen to be more inclined to take that sort of risk. Okay, here's 20 coins. What's up, bro? Okay, to get to the gang hideout, you head to the southern gates of the city, then head down that alleyway past the Blue Moon Inn. Down there, you'll find a building owned by the VTAM Corporation. That's where you'll find the Phoenix Gang. Just be careful. They ain't the types to be messed about. Thanks. And I don't think I can get... Talk to... Maybe it's the... Oh, because there is two different ones. That's crazy. Alright, cool. Yeah, bam. Yeah, Phoenix Gang. I was really just like, man, like, how do I get the quest helper to... Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, what's through that door? You can't go in there. Only authorized personnel of the VTAM Corporation are allowed beyond this point. I know who you are. Really? Well, who are we then? This is the headquarters of the most dangerous crime syndicate this city has ever seen, the Phoenix Gang. No, this is a legitimate business run by legitimate individuals. However, supposing we were this crime gang, what would you want with us? I'd like to offer you my services. You mean you'd like to join the Phoenix Gang? Well, obviously I can't speak for them, but the Phoenix Gang doesn't let people join just like that. First, you need to prove your loyalty. How would I go about doing that? Obviously, I would have no idea. Although, having said that, a rival gang of ours, or theirs, called the Black Arm Gang, is supposedly meeting a contact from Port Sarim today. Apparently, the meeting is going to take place in the Blue Moon Inn, and supposedly the contact is none other than the notorious mass murderer turned pirate captain, Johnny the Beard. Now, obviously, I know nothing about the dealings of the Phoenix Gang, but I bet if somebody were to arrange an accident for Johnny and bring back his intelligence report, the gang would be very pleased. I see. I'm sure I can help sort something out for them. I'll get right on it. Alright, so we go this way. Kill Johnny the Beard. Die, Johnny. Yeah, intel report, bones. Intelligence report. There is an archaeologist with mining equipment hanging around the statue outside of the city. Could she be onto a hidden treasure buried near the statue. A new channel has been dug, and a barge has been assembled near the dig site. The Varrock Museum seems to be paying for it. Could they have information about new treasures? Oh, they're talking about Fossil Island. How's your little mission going? I have the intelligence report. Let's see it then. You show the report to Straven. Very good, very good. Okay, I'm satisfied. Welcome to the Phoenix Gang. I'm Straven, one of the gang leaders. Nice to meet you. I'm Pycaon. As a member of our gang, you now have access to our hideout and our weapon supply depot. The hideout is just through this door, and the depot is 2 doors down from here. You'll need this key to get in. Once again, welcome. Hell yeah, Phoenix member. This must be the shield of Rev. Well, half of it at least. I wonder where the other half is. Trade your weapon store key to your partner. If you can't trade, use the key on them to drop it at their feet. Afterwards, talk to curator Hag at the museum. And I know for this, when you do this quest, Shield of Arav or whatnot, you can enter the grouping channel. You can join the channel. And that at least makes it you come here, I can help you. Welcome to the Museum of Rock. Hello there, I'm here about the Shield of Arav. The Shield of Arav, the museum has been searching for that for years. The late king, I always call him Roland, but you know, that's definitely not his name. King Rold the second offered a generous reward for its return. Well, I'm here to claim it. You found the shield, let's have a look. You show the shield half to the curator. This is incredible, but where's the other half? I obtained this half from the Phoenix Gang. I wonder if the Black Arm Gang might have the other half. That does sound plausible. We will have to hope that another adventurer, excuse me, can recover that half. So will I be rewarded for recovering half of the shield? I'm afraid the reward for the recovery for the full shield. However, what I'll do is write you out 2 half certificates. If another adventurer returns the other half of the shield, I'll do the same for them. The 2 of you can then swap 1 half of the certificate to make a full one each. Take that to the king and he will grant you your reward. You give the shield to half the curator and he gives you 2 half certificates. Yeah, 326 museum. Yeah, see, this guy is already helping people and he's at the 326. Oh, he's in a free to play. 326. All right, yeah, this guy's awesome. All right, so we use that, we get a whole certificate. Then we go to King Rolled. Before we do that, we can actually log back in to a member's world. And just like that, you see how easy it was to basically find someone to help me with this quest? There's always somebody that's helping people out. And how they do it, I will never know. I will never understand. But some way, somehow, they are goated. They somehow manage to help all of us, and it's awesome. So with that being said, yeah. I know that the poll is out. I know it's out. We're gonna talk to the king. Greetings, your majesty. Do you need something? I'm here about the shield. You show the certificate to the king. My goodness, this is for the reward offered by my father many years ago. I never thought I would live to see the day when somebody came forward to claim it. It was quite the undertaking. I wouldn't have been able to do it without help from my fellow adventurer. Well, in that case, it's only right that you both be rewarded. I will grant half of the reward to you and half to your companion. That means 600 coins for you. Enjoy it. You've very much earned it. Alright. Shield of Arif complete. 1 quest point, 600 coins, and total quest points now sitting at 36. Nice little quest to just knock out and get out of the way. Alright, next one on the list is Prince Ali Rescue. They make Prince Ali Rescue make it seem like it's a short quest, like freaking Imp Catcher or Cook's Assistant, and it's definitely not. I rejoined the thing? Oh, yeah, I'm still in there. It's crazy. I was like, wait, what? Alright. I don't think I need this book anymore, right? It can be found by searching the bookcase on the Eastern Varag Palace. The book was written, blah blah blah. It can be stored in the bookcase of a player-owned house. So we'll drop that. And as for this key, if the player has lost a key, they can get another by talking to Strive. However, to the Varag update, when it was named to weapon store key, possibly to avoid confusion with other key. Thieves. However, they have also lost the thieves' armband. This key can be stored on the steel keyring. Alright, so if we can store this one on the keyring, it's definitely going to be one of our tools, jugs, keys. Just regular key. A slightly smelly key used in Ernst the Chicken quest. Do I even need this key anymore? We'll still keep it. Why not? Alright, optionally, we may have to fight one of the guards here. So we'll put everything back once again. We will grab our combat set. Alright, we got all of that. A teleport, and then let's see. We need some soft clay, which we don't have right now. Actually, I think it's over here. It's over on this side. Let's grab some clay. Let's see, we're gonna grab like 5, right? I think 5 should be enough. I'll take this bucket. Get a couple of soft clay in there. Alright, material, clay, soft clay. Bones, compost, clay. Alright. Put those 2 back. Soft clay. 3 balls of wool. Yellow dye, which we don't have, but we're going to take 2 onions. Red berries. Red berries. What? They actually require ashes? It's crazy. We just so happen to have a bunch of that. Bucket of water. Can I buy a separate bucket? Because I don't want to use my only bucket. I want to keep that inventory space, basically. We want to keep that same inventory space. So let's see. We can buy a pack of buckets, actually. 5? I'll take that. We do need buckets. Alright, after taking all of that, put all these buckets in here. We need a bucket of water, it says. So we are going to hit that. Bam. Bucket of water, pot of flour. Hmm. I feel like you can buy this from somewhere, no? I forget where. Oh, out there in. Actually, oh no, it spawned. The Culinaromancer's chest. Yeah, we're gonna have to eventually. We're definitely going to need to start doing whatever it is that we need to do for recipe for disaster. Recipe for disaster. I don't know why. Again, I'm talking so much. It's like all this air is getting trapped. Port Piscarius, Port Sarum, the Grand Tree, Port Kazard, all that stuff, which we don't have unlocked yet. So we just need to go and make our own pot of flour. Our own pot of flour. And every time I don't think you understand. I'm just trying to be a better man. I am. I do it every time. I can take this. Oh. And I thought you only go. Break this habit. Through my body, through my soul. Oh. And I never felt before. Break this habit. Through my body, through my soul. No, no. Yeah, I can't break this habit. No, no. Mm, mm, mm. Mm, 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 mm. I'm just trying to be a better. I am. Oh, through my body, through my soul. Something I've never felt before. Whoa. No, no. Yeah, I can't break this magic. No, no. Let's see. Tool, flower is a material. E, F, F, E, F, L for flower. Alright, let's see. So, what else do we need? Pot of flour, which we've got. Pot of flour. We need a bronze bar, which we do have. A pink skirt, which is already in here. 3 beers, which already have that as well. Rope. 100 coins. We have the coins. We need the rope. We need to go and see Ned. Need to go and buy some rope from him. Another day. Trade with Ned. Yeah, just buy as much rope as we can, because eventually we're going to need it. Also going to go to Aggie the Witch here to go to Aggie the Witch so that we could use on Aggie, make some yellow dye as well since we're here. Then we're going to go back to this bank. I would consider rope, I guess, more of a tool, I guess. I kind of feel like it's a material, it's a little bit of both. Sometimes we use ropes for whatever we have to use it for as a material, but then sometimes it's consumed like a material. Let's see, QRS. MNOP. QR. So I have rope here. We need rope. Alright, so rope, coins. We've got everything. I guess fill up the rest of the inventory with fish. And after Prince Ali Rescue, I may end up calling the stream there, but I definitely feel like we need more fish. We're going to need more food if we're going to continue to fight things. Besides the trout that I have in my inventory right here, we only have 4 left in the bank. So I think after the stream, I think what I actually may end up doing is I may end up working on the woodcutting and fire making. I may try to get them to the 50 that we need to do Winter Todd. And then I may either... I could go into fletching after that, but I just wanted to get it to 50. After that, I'm going to go back into fishing and cooking. I'm going to... Probably before like our next stream, which may end up being tomorrow. I don't know. I may just try to see if we could have more food and get all of that wood cutting and stuff out of the way. Hopefully. But yeah, let's do Prince Ali Rescue. Let's focus on getting this quest done at least. And then we can worry about all that stuff afterwards. Chancellor to the Emir. Greetings, I am Hassan, Chancellor to the Emir of Al-Qarid. Is there anything I can help you with? Well, we do currently have a very urgent issue we need to resolve, and I suppose you look like somebody who knows how to get a job done. Are you definitely interested in helping? Yes I am, of course. You'll find our spy master, Osman, just outside the palace. Go to him and tell him I sent you. He will fill you in on the details of our problem. Alright, I'll get to it. Man, these guys be trusting anybody. Like, just a random stranger just walks up and is like, hey, tell me your deepest, darkest secrets and issues and problems, and I will help you right now. And they're just so willing. They're just like, yeah, the other day, I actually, I'm like, dude, you guys are way too trusting. Osman, I was told by the Chancellor to come and speak to you. Apparently you have an issue that I can help with. That would be an apt description. However, I find you to be an interesting choice by the Chancellor. Why has he chosen to trust you with this task over one of our own? Yeah, you see what I'm talking about? He said the exact same thing I feel like I just did. Or I just asked if he needed help and he said yes. You see, that man is far too trusting at a time when we need to take extra care. However, if he has made his decision, I will not question it. Still, you should know that I will be keeping a close eye on you. Literally, the same thing I just said. That is so funny. Fair enough. So what is the issue? Prince Ali, heir to the Emir of Al-Qarid, has been taken. My spies have already discovered where he's being held, but we need someone to make the rescue. Well, I'm sure I can manage that. How do I go about rescuing him? The prince has been taken by a group of bandits led by the self-proclaiming Lady Kelly. They are holding him in the abandoned jail just east of Drainer Village. According to our information, Kelly is the only one able to freely move around the area. For you to get the prince out, you will need to disguise him as her. She will, of course, need dealing with first. Why can't I just go in and kill her and her bandits and endanger the life of the prince in the process? No, there will be no unnecessary risks. We need to do this with as little bloodshed as possible. You make a fair point. Do you know what Kelly looks like? She has blonde hair and wears pink clothes. My daughter, Leela, one of my spies, is currently in Drainer Village keeping an eye on the jail. I'm sure she can help you with the specifics. Before you go, there's one more thing. You'll need a key to get the prince out of his cell. Kelly has the only one. You could steal it, but that seems like a risk we should avoid. But if she has the only copy and I can't just steal it, how do I get the key? If you bring me an imprint of the key along with a bronze bar, I can make a copy made for you. You should be able to make an imprint of the key using some soft clay. Of course, you'll need to find a way to get Kelly to show you the key without causing suspicion. I'm sure Leela can help you with that. Sounds like I should head over to Drainer Village and see Leela then. Indeed. Do you have any further questions before you go? Nope. Got everything I need. Let's go. Ba-do-dum. Dum dum. Mm-mm. 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 Mm, 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 mm. Alright, have Ned in Drainer Village make you a wig from 3 balls of wool. Yeah, talk to Ned. What's up, Ned? Why, hello there. My friends call me Ned. Ned, I gotta put you on hold, because Rick Turpentine wants to give me an emerald, which I will gladly accept. Alright. Why, hello there, lass. My friends call me Ned. I was a man of the sea, but it's past me now. Could I be making or selling you some rope? Can you make other things apart from rope? I'm sure I can. What are you thinking of? How about some sort of wig? Well, that's an interesting thought. Yes, I think I could do something. Give me 3 balls of wool and I might be able to do it. I have them here. Please make a wig. Okay, I'll have a go. Ned gives you a pretty good wig. Here you go. How's that for a quick effort? Not bad, I think. Thanks, Ned. There's more to you than meets the eye. Alright, we get the wig. We dye it yellow. To get some paste. What can I help you with? Can you make skin paste? Yes, I can. I already see you have the ingredients, the water, the flour, the ashes, and red berries. Would you like me to mix some for you now? Yes, please. That should be simple. Hand the things to Aggie then. You hand the ash, flour, water, and red berries to Aggie. She tips the ingredients into a cauldron and mutters some words. Tourniquet, fender, bomb, Tottenham, marshmallow. What? Hand you a skin paste. Okay, there you go. That will make you look good at the Varrock dances. At the Varrock dances. The Varrock dances, whatever. A bottle of skin paste. I mean, do I not have to talk to her? Must be Leela. Your father sent me to help. Yes, he sent word you'd be coming. Are you aware of the plan? I need to obtain a copy of the key to Prince Cell, create a disguise for him that makes him look like anything, break him out of the jail. Say that's a good summary. Now, do you have any questions for me about any part of the plan? I don't think so. I'll go unprepared. Just wanted to talk to you. He's good for you. Talk to Lady Kelly. Are you the famous Lady Kelly, leader of the toughest gang of bandits around? Yes, I am Kelly. You heard of me then? Heard of you. You're famous in Gillinor. It's very kind of you to say. Reputations are not easily earned. I have managed to succeed where many have failed. What's your latest plan then? Why do you want to know? Well, I was actually hoping to join your group. Join us. Interesting. I suppose you do look like the type. You'll of course need to properly prove yourself before we let you join us. However, what I can tell you is that we currently have a very, very valuable prisoner. If all goes well, he will make us very rich. How do you know someone won't try to free him? There's no way to release him. The only key to his cell is on a chain around my neck, and the locksmith who made it died very suddenly. There isn't another key like this in the world. Could I see the key? Why? It would be something I can tell my grandchildren when you are even more famous than you are now. Well, I suppose there's no harm in letting you see it. After all, you have no hope of stealing it. It shows you a small... Could I touch the key for a moment, please? Well, only for a moment then. As you touch the key, you make an imprint of it using your soft clay. Thanks so much. You are too kind. You are welcome, but run along now. I will need some time to consider your request to join us. Alright, I'm out skis. Alright, take the key imprint back to, was it Osman? We're gonna go back to Osman, give him the key imprint, and then we should be just about done with the quest for the most part. Mm-mm-mm-mm. 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 Got me burning. All right. You again. How are things going in Drainer? I have an imprint of the key. You give Osmond the imprint along with a bronze bar. I'll use this to have a copy of the key made. I'll send it to Leela once it's ready. Alright, I'll get going. So we did that, and now we run all the way back to Leela. We came here just to make the imprint. I feel like that's the only reason why this quest takes as long as it does, is just because it's a lot of running back and forth. It's a lot of just, hey, do this, then hey, do that. Then hey, go back and talk to this person, even though you just spoke to this other one. But it's fine. You know, I have my tablet up. I want to see. I haven't tested out some of these other alerts in a while. Let's test one out. Let's test Crab Rave. Hey. Alright, it works. Look at all the crabs. Hey, nice. And there's crabs everywhere. Look at them. I need to like do over some of my alerts. I want to put more interactable alerts like that. I definitely feel like it'd be a lot cooler to do, you know? You're back. Do you have everything needed? I do indeed. Good work. Now before breaking the prince out, you'll need to find a way to deal with his personal guard. He's talkative, so try to find a weakness. Remember, we don't want any unneeded violence. Alright, I'll go have a chat with this guard. Before you go, my father sent this for you. It gives you a key. Nice. Alright, so run in here, because these guys are going to attack me. Close the door. Talk to Joe. Hi there, Joe. What do you want? I have some beer. Fancy one? Ah, that would be lovely. Only one, though, just to wet my throat, of course. Must be tough being here without a drink. You hand a beer to the guard. He drinks it in seconds. That was perfect. Can't thank you enough. If you care for another beer, my friend, I'd better not. I don't want to be drunk on duty. Here, just keep these for later. I hate to see a thirsty guard. You hand 2 more beers to the guard. He takes a sip of one, then he quickly drinks them both. Frank, shh. That was just what I need to stay on guard. No more beers. I don't want to get drunk. Yeah, okay. Alright. You're gonna tie her up. You overpower Kaylee, tie her up, and put her in the cupboard. That's so funny. Talk to Prince Ali. Prince Ali, I'm here to rescue you. Oh, thank goodness. What's your plan? Take this disguise. You can use it to get past the guards outside. Thank you, my friend. I must leave you now, but my father will pay you well for this. Puts on his disguise, and he is gone. Alright, so just like him, we are out of here too. Mm, 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 mm. Mm, mm, mm. All right. Let's go ahead and talk to Chancellor Hassan. Prince Ali is home safe. You have the eternal gratitude of the Emir for rescuing his son. Please take this payment as a thank you. All right. Prince Ali rescue complete. You are awarded 3 quest points, 700 coins, free use of the Al Kharid toll gate. Total quest points now sitting at 39. Doing pretty good. Doing pretty good, if I do say so myself. Questing hard. I know what you mean. All right. After Prince Ali rescue, now next one is Mistalin Mystery. Then we have Below Ice Mountain, Vampire Slayer, Black Knight's Fortress, The Knight's Sword, The Corsair Curse, and then we can finish up at least the free-to-play quests with the Dragon Slayer before we then start to move into the massive amount of quests that we have as a member. Yeah. I don't know when and how I started just knocking out all of the free to play quests first, but I was just like, I feel like it is a little bit easier to do for the most part. But yeah, Miss Stalin Mystery is the next one. And let's see, what time is it? It's 10:30. We've been streaming for about 2.5 hours. Um, let's see. What do we need for Miss Stalin Mystery? Let's see if I need to if I need or if I can, I'll probably just get it done. Just knock it out real quick. Don't have to fight anybody, but we do need a bucket. We do need a tinder box. And we do need a knife. And that's really all we need. Again, we're going to take some food just in case because you never really know. And we have our teleport, which is our chronicle book. Let's do it. Let's do Miss Stalin Mystery, and then I'll probably call things there for a little bit. Just so we can get some other stuff done. Some other tedious things. But part of me is like, I at least want to hit the 2.5, right? I feel like bare minimum, the streams should at least, if I'm really thinking about it, they should at the very least be 2 hours, which we've already gone past that point. We're about to hit the 2.5, but I just feel a little bit better if we do hit 2.5. So let's do Miss Stalin Mystery. Abigail. She looks like she could weather a storm. Doesn't look like he's doing too well. Help, help. Start Miss Stalin Mystery? Let's do it. What has happened here? We were invited to a house party on an island not far from here. Something felt wrong about the whole thing, but we went anyway. The house seemed pretty creepy, but everything was going fine. We were all having a good time. And that's when we got attacked. I tried to save her. Huey bought me enough time to find an old boat. I went back to get him, but it was too late. I'm scared that he won't make it. You have to do something. They can't get away with this. What do you want me to do? That psycho is still out there. You have to bring them to justice. The boat we escaped on is just over there. You can use it to get to the island. Okay, I'll see what I can do. And it is dark over here. Search the barrel. Search a barrel of rainwater. Why is it so dark? Sheesh. I feel like it might be brighter on you guys' screen just a little bit, but still, super dark. Ooh, party on, bro. Whoa, the wind totally just felt like somebody breathing on my neck. Ah, whoa, not cool, bro. I'm feeling woozy. God, I see the light. It's not my time. Gargle. Yeah, for real. If you're gonna die, dude, just die. Help me, Hurgle. Flurg. Sid collapses to the ground in a crumpled mess. As he falls down, you spot something shiny fall out of his shirt pocket and into the barrel of water. Gosh, that was horrible and so drawn out. Oh wow, he's still going. I think I think he's actually dead this time. Who are you? Why are you doing this? And then he just walks away, all casual. I don't gotta answer myself to you. Gotta find a way into that house and stop this maniac. I wonder what it was that fell into that barrel. I can see what's in there. Use the bucket, barrel of rainwater. You fill the bucket from the rainwater, search the barrel. We get a nice little key. This should open the main door of the manor house, used in Mistal and Mystery. Alright, let's go. Open the large door. Try to open the door with the pink handle. She looks a lot like Huey. Damn, just came out the closet just like that and just stabbed her up, boy. Gurgle. No. What's this? A note? I guess I should read it. Take a copy of the note. Isn't murder just a work of art, beautiful yet haunting like the blade of a knife, as we wander through the valley of death? Okay. You slash open the painting, revealing a hidden storage compartment. Search. Key in the painting. Nice. Man, I really don't know if it's me or just specifically the game, but let's see, right? What if I go max screen brightness? It didn't even do anything. I feel like it might just be like a rune light setting or something. But it was like, we'll say it was like right here or something like that, right? feel like it's just the rune light setting that's like making it dark, the HD. But it definitely looks brighter on stream than it does on my screen. Fuse is lit. I should get out of here before it blows. Time. It seems like it's good for you. Feels like you should. Please stop this. Let me go. We're going to play a game. Don't you like to play games? No, yes, whatever you say, just don't hurt me. Whether you get hurt or not is entirely up to you. Your fate is in your own hands. What? What do you mean? Leave her alone, you monster. How kind of you to join us. Now, if you say another word, I will end her right now. Sorry, where were we? Yes, of course, the game. Do you like quests, Lacey? Sure, I like quests. Do you like scary quests? Uh-huh. What's your favorite scary quest? I don't know. You have to have a favorite. The one with the vampire in it who lives in the big house. Good, good. And now for the game I spoke about. I'm going to ask you one question. Get it wrong and you die. But get it right and you live. Oh, Gothics, please no. Please don't. I don't want to die. Then think hard about your answer. You like vampires, so this should be easy for you. The question is this. Who is the vampire that resides in South Misthalin? Count Drainer. This game didn't involve you, Pycaon. Now her death is on you. Her blood is on your hands, you fool. Gargle. You monster. How could you? That monster, I have to stop them. Let's see what the new note says. Just saying her ditzy team. She's tied up. It's like music to my ears, the glorious sound, spelling out your fate. Spelling out your fate. Search. Got me burning. 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 Mandy. Why am I the only one who's left cleaning up after everyone? Uh-oh. Hello? Anyone there? Hello? Lacey? Sid? Well, I guess I should go check it out. No point staying in this nice locked room when I can go outside into the creepy darkness. Seriously? The walls and doors seem too thick for Manny to be able to hear you. Oh, I don't think there's any need to take this big shiny weapon with me in order to defend myself. Nothing bad ever happens when people go check out noises in the dark outside of houses. You've got to be kidding. Okay, well, here I go. Hello? Anyone out here? See, I knew nothing would happen. Must have been a squirrel or something running about. Oh well, back to dishes. Man, that was lucky. Or was it? Damn. No, why me? That psycho, he was toying with her. Another note. This guy really likes playing games, but this is going to be a game he won't win. Alright, take this note. Take a copy of the note. Here are the Hear at first these words. Each murder you witness helplessly from start to end. As you fail to solve the final letters of this quiz, razor sharp like a gemstone is the blade of my knife. The last sound you hear will be your screams echoes. Heed that I will have the final words in this thriller. Okay. Use your knife to pry open a loose brick in the fireplace, revealing a secret panel. Search. You find a panel of switches inside the hidden compartment. Each switch is crafted from a different gemstone. Sapphire, diamond, cyanite, emerald, onyx, ruby. Find a key. Alright. Can I go upstairs? Those stairs don't look so safe. Yeah, all those spider webs and stuff. I probably wouldn't go up there either. Show yourself, you coward. So we meet at last. I have to say, I'm impressed you worked out my riddles. Well, maybe you aren't as smart as you think you are. Oh, really? All the dead bodies suggest otherwise. And what did you do to stop them? Nothing. People think you are some big hero, but you're not. All you adventurers are the same. Nothing but opportunists. What are you going on about? Well, I did have this big speech planned out, but quite frankly, I don't think you are worth the effort it would take to deliver it. So this is the end of the line for you. It is time for the final act, the showdown, the finale. Let's see if you are up to the challenge. Okay. Okay. I can't see. Alright, for a second, I feel like we're gonna have to turn off 117 and turn on the GPU because again, I can't see nothing. It is dark as all living hell. Damn, too late. Yeah, that one's gonna be too late too. Okay. Alright. They're doing stuff like this on purpose now. It sucks that you can't keep freaking pushing it in certain directions. That's what's making this stupid. Turn. Jesus. Okay. Alright. Fucking hate doing this. Yeah, they make this part of the quest so stupid. Think I may have underestimated you. You've lost at your own game, and now it is time to see who you really are under that mask. No, you, but why? Why on earth would you kill all your friends? Why beg me to come here and help them? You just don't get it, do you? So big-headed, so used to it all being about you, all about saving the day. Well, I'm sick of it. What do you mean? Adventurers, you're all the same. Everything always has to be about you. I don't understand. Of course you wouldn't, because you can't see past yourself. Believe it or not, I used to be just like you. I'd hear about some damsel in distress and go help, to have my moment, for me to be the hero just for once. But you and every last damned adventure, every time I get there to help, it's too late. Crisis solved, disaster averted, reward claimed. Every time you and those other adventurers steal my moment. But not this time. This time it's all about me. I'm the star of the show. Me, me, me. Well, not any longer. The show is over, and there will be no curtain call. Oh, but there's always a curtain call. What? How? There was another killer? Of course, every good show needs a supporting actor. Now take off your mask, darling. Take a bow. You have earned it. Of course, my love. You, but how? You were almost dead when I saw you. I saw your wounds. No, what you watched is what I wanted you to watch. A masterful performance, if I do say myself. But what isn't it for you? Everyone loves the limelight, and who better to share it with than my beloved Abigail? But your friends? They didn't deserve to die. Perhaps not, but neither did I deserve to be cast back into the shadows when I deserved the spotlight. Yes, well, we deserved the spotlight. And now I have my starring role. Our starring role. Gillinor will forever remember this night and what I have done here. No, what we have done. Quiet, Huey. This is my moment. No, this is supposed to be our moment. This isn't just all about you either. We were in this together. Stop ruining this. I have worked so hard for this, and I'm not going to let you take it away from me. Well, I'm not going to be pushed aside either. We were both in this as equals. We were never equals. How could you possibly compare yourself to me? You egotistical, selfish. Damn, God is that? No, my love. No, no, what have I done? It wasn't supposed to be like this, but you just couldn't let me have my moment. Why, Huey? Why? I loved you. This could be my chance to take advantage of the situation. Yeah, don't mind if I were to pick this up and just hit her with a quick bop bop. Well, I think Sarah Doman, that's over. I should get out of here. Yeah, cause what? You'll never escape me. You dare try and ruin my moment? Huey is dead because of you. Now it's time for you to join him. You're not killing anyone else. Damn. God Spectre boy. No, this can't be it. Wow, that was close. Mandy, how are you alive? I watched you get stabbed through the heart. I did get stabbed, but I was born with a weird condition called dextrocardia. Dextro what? Dextrocardia. It means that my heart is on the right side of my chest, not the left like most people. Wait. It's on the right side, not the left. Oh, okay, never mind. For some reason, I thought that was backwards. I was like, wait, isn't everybody's heart on the right? I don't know. I was thinking something else for a second. I got it mixed up. So when the killer thought they stabbed you in the heart, they actually missed? Well, missed the heart, yes. I did get stabbed though, and I am actually feeling pretty woozy. Oh, yes, right. You should get yourself sorted out. I will wait outside the house after seeing this stab wound. You should come talk to me there. Yeah, you decide to leave the murder weapon behind. Oh, hi, Pycaon. Mandy, how are you feeling now? Much better, thanks, and lucky to be alive, thanks to you in no small part. Well, we saved the day as a team, so thank you too. Here, I found these in the wardrobe when I was seeing to my wound. I don't want them, so please take them. Alright, you have completed Miss Stalin Mystery. You are awarded 1 quest point, 600 crafting XP, an uncut ruby, an uncut emerald, and an uncut sapphire. Quest points now sitting at a total of 40. Also gets our crafting to level 9, which is going to make it just a little bit easier for us to spin flax into bowstrings when we get ready to do that. I think we have to hit level 10, so being at level 9 really helps a lot. And I feel like now that we are out of there, I feel like we can put the HD 117 back on, make everything look good again. In those dark areas, it really does get really dark, so that I feel like is really crazy. But yeah, that is, I feel like for the most part, that's pretty much everything that I wanted to do, at least for now. We are going to go ahead and put everything that we've got back into the bank. I don't believe that I need the rest of these notes, so we're just going to destroy them because I really don't feel like putting them into the bank. And yeah, I feel like for the rest of today, I am going to work on woodcutting and fire making. Try to get it to 50 in preparation for Wintertod. I'm not going to do Wintertod right now because with this account, I feel like I'm going to level up all of my other skills up into a certain point before I do things like Wintertod or even Temperos, just so that we can get some better loot from it when we do start to do it. But I still want to get that out of the way. Once we get fire making to 50 again, I'm going to, instead of burning the logs and collecting ashes and all that stuff, I'm going to then start to put the logs into my bank so that we could work on like fletching and all that stuff in the future. So I'm going to knock that out. And then after I do knock that out, we're going to go back to fishing and cooking so that we can get more healing supplies. Because again, you can see I only have the 14 trout and really not much else to heal. So that is going to be something that we need to get done. With that being said, now we're going to switch over to this discussions tab. That is going to pretty much be it for today's stream. Again, we are this specific hardcore is a little bit on the newer side. I made this one, started this journey on October 9th, and it has been maybe about like what feels like 2 weeks or something like that. So I do feel like we've made some pretty steady and good progress in these last couple of weeks that this hardcore has been out, and I'm hoping that we can continue to progress. I hope you guys will continue to tune in and watch as we try to attempt to get top 10 hardcore Ironman on this specific one. And yeah, I try to stream, I can't necessarily say every day, but I try to stream every day. I start the streams at 8 a.m. Pacific time because that is the best time for me to stream. But, you know, I have been doing things recently. I've had, you know, job interviews. I did recently get hired for another job, and I'm waiting for that start date. So I may have to adjust my schedule a little bit later. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but, you know, that's why we didn't stream yesterday, because I was dealing with that and, you know, the rest of that stuff in real life. So I'll have more information for you guys later on. In the meantime, I do want to thank you guys so much for tuning into this stream and supporting me. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.